Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to share my experience on watching one of my all-time favorite movies, The Last World Jurassic Park. The Last World Jurassic Park is an American science fiction action film. It was released on May 1997. It is the second movie in the Jurassic Park franchise, a sequel to 1993's Jurassic Park and loosely based on Michael Crichton's 1995 novel The Last World. The film was directed by Steven Spielberg and the screenplay from David Coop. The movie was produced by Gerald R. Molan and Colin Wilson under the production companies Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment. My pronunciation is not that great. Please forgive me for any mispronunciations. The views shared in this video are only personal opinion. The video does not intend to hurt anyone's sentiment, contains spoilers. Some of the information are gathered from various sources on the internet, which might not be 100% accurate, hence recommend discretion. What was my experience on watching this movie for the first time? Unlike the first Jurassic Park movie, I came to know about its release a month ago, probably read on a newspaper. This time, I want to ensure that I don't wait for a year to watch this movie. As a little kid, I had to convince my parents for taking me to the theater in the major landscape of the town. After repeated requests, finally struck a deal by agreeing not to ask for watching another movie in theaters that whole year. I didn't have any hesitation in saying yes because I enjoyed the first movie so much and certainly felt it will be worth it. Had huge expectations. The first part had great visuals, first time saw dinosaur, great music and amazing storytelling. Wanted to see more dinosaurs in action, probably more T-Rex in action. Me and my dad have reached at least half an hour before. I like to watch the movie from the title card even now. The movie started unexpectedly on the beach where a little girl was attacked by dinosaurs. Then the reveal of another island full of dinosaurs roaming freely without any fences by John Hammond made me more curious. But wait, Dr. Hammond wants to protect dinosaurs in the natural environment? What? They are going to document freely roaming dinosaurs? Plenty of questions and not quite sure where all these headed. Dr. Ian Malcolm delivered his funny and punchlines then and there. The story was moving with more questions. Once the other group of engine arrives to capture dinosaur, got the clear picture of where this is headed. Like the first part, this new head of the company is going to try putting dinosaurs in cages and start a zoo or a park. Now that everything is revealed, I was hoping for more action, waiting for the T Rex arrival and probably its hunt. The suspense and the thrill were kept intact by John Williams' music. Two T Rex dinosaurs taking their kid back without any fuss. All looked good for a second. Great scene where the T Rex tries to push the trailer off the cliff with Ian, Sarah, and Nick in it. After the interval, the second half maintained the thrill and suspense throughout. Another attack of T Rex. I was like, please, more of it. But they captured one big T Rex. Another twist at the end of the movie. I was mildly disappointed to see the T Rex captured and was thinking, what more can happen? This movie is done. Well, they had a great surprise. The cargo shifting the T Rex coming into the city. What can possibly go wrong? Rightly put by Dr. Ian Malcolm, taking dinosaur off this island is the worst idea in the long, sad history of bad ideas. And I'm going to be there when you learn that T Rex out in the open in a city, dinosaur in the city. That was more fulfilling. Chaos everywhere. The entire sequence was astonishing, and the climax ended really on a high. This one did live up to my expectation and more. Thoroughly enjoyed and felt it was worth the deal. I would definitely watch this whole movie again. Like Jurassic Park, I had watched this movie many times. For me, the second half of the movie was better than the first half. So, what are the amazing moments for me? Another dinosaur island. Learning about another island full of dinosaurs roaming freely without fences. This scene with all dialogues had so many surprises and plenty of punchlines from Dr. Ian Malcolm. This brief intro to the movie kept me hooked. T-Rex devours Eddie. The scene where the T-Rex tries to push the trailer off the cliff with Ian, Sarah, and Nick in it, and Eddie tries to rescue them. Unfortunately, Eddie ends up devoured by the T-Rex dinosaur. Probably the most thrilling and interesting scene of the movie for me. T Rex attacks Hunter's camp. The second attack by T-Rex dinosaurs, another well choreographed action sequence, lots of chasing, attacks, and death. Velociraptors ambush, many trying to flee into the grass after the T-Rex attacks, only to be ambushed by the Velociraptors. The Raptors kills almost most of the Indian personnel. Ian, Sarah, Kelly, and Nick reach the Indian base, fight off Velociraptors, and successfully radio the helicopter extraction. The face-off against the Raptors was spectacular. T-Rex in the city. Brilliant climax sequence with a big T-Rex out in the city and bringing chaos. A great way to end the movie. Malcolm's quotes. Special mention must go to Dr. Ian Malcolm's quotes. Like, there are no versions of truth. You went from capitalist to naturalist in just 4 years. That's something. John Hammond says, don't worry, I'm not making the same mistakes again. Dr. Ian Malcolm replies, no, you are making all new ones. From the beginning to the climax, this movie has so many great quotes from Dr. Ian Malcolm. Some of the notable works for me visual effects. While the Jurassic Park featured mostly animatronic dinosaurs, The Last World relied more on the computer generated imagery CGI of industrial light and magic ILM. This meant the film featured larger shots that offered plenty of space for the digital artists to add dinosaurs. It is said that the film featured approximately 75 computer generated shots, a large number for that time. Once again, great visual effects. The dinosaur looked almost real, and it was definitely one step forward from the first Jurassic Park movie. Action sequences. More action sequences and more T Rex attack this time around. The action sequences were brilliantly choreographed. T-Rex in the jungle and the city were spectacular. Acting. Most of them delivered splendid performance. Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm was the best performer for me. His dialogue delivery was spot on and acting was very good. Juliana Moore as Sarah too delivered a stellar performance. Direction. Another great movie by Steven Spielberg. Fantastic direction. Another box office success. I guess it held a record for the highest single day box office collection briefly. While it was a box office success, I heard critically many gave negative comments. Even some of my friends who praised the first movie a lot didn't like this one that much. Well, the films that I like are sometimes away from the general opinion. For me, I liked the movie. I enjoyed watching it, lived up to the expectations and more. What was my experience on watching this movie? It was a visual spectacle, great music, stunning action sequences, and great dialogues. Was entertaining, thrilling, able to connect with me through various emotions, enjoyed watching it, and wanted to watch again. Thanks for watching this video.